Hello, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to our today's live show about high-end loin castings and forgings. I'm very thank you very much for you to come to our live show today. Let me share you more information about our company. It's called Internal Billets and Loin Casting and Forging Company Limited. As you know, we are a professional supplier of well heat or corrosion resistant and machines and protective items. And we are located in Wuxi, Jiangsu province, about 150 kilometers away from Shanghai. As you know, we also import our castings and forgings from Shanghai Seaport by sea or Shanghai Pudong International Airport by air. And we have been the golden supplier of Alibaba International more than 6 years. And during these years, we have regarded capital of our company is more than 13.40 million Chinese yuan. And during these years, we have passed many on-site assessments. For example, the SGS has come to our company and foundries to do the on-site assessment. And also have the QV Land organization came to our company and foundry do the on-site assessment too. And we have passed many on-site assessments. And totally we have the ISO certificate, which are about ISO 9001, which called the Quality Management System Certificate. We also have the ISO 14001, which called the Environmental Management System Certificate. And the last one is our ISO 14001, which calls Environmental Occupational Health and Safety Management System Certificate. And there are also have other third party to come to our company to do the on-site audit, like SGS, UV Land, and other, like the verified. Now next, I will show you more information about the ISO certificate. As you see in the screen, the first one is the Quality Management System Certificate presented to our company, Wuxi Internal Billets and Loin Casting and Forging Company Limited. And this quality management system complies with GBT 19001-2016. It also called the ISO 9001-2015 requirements. And the certificate is valid for the following scope: supply of alloy castings and forgings. And this certificate number, which is 05321Q 3005550S. And the certificate date is on the January 12th, 2021, and it's valid from January 12th to 2021 to January 11th, 2024. And the date of entitled certification, which is on the January 12th, 2021. And yes, Unified Social Credit Code of the Codified Organization is about 913-202-1109-15219-27F. And this is many detail and more information about this quality management system certificate. And the next is our another ISO certificate, which is about the environmental management system certificate. As you see in my hand, I will show you our environmental management system certificate presented to Wuxi Internal Beliefs and Law in Casting and Forging Company Limited. And this environmental management system complies with GBT 24001-2016. It also called ISO 14001-2015 requirements. And the certificate is valid for the following scope: supply of alloying castings and forgings and sets. And this certificate number, which is 05321E 30032R0S. And the certificate date is on January 12, 2021, and is valid during January 12, 2021 to January 11, 2024. And the date of title certification, which is on the January 12, 2021. And it's Unified Social Credit Code of the Credified Organization, which is 913-202-110915-219-279F. And this is all the information about our environmental management system certificate. And the last one, which called the occupational. Here's the safety management system certificate. It also presented to our company, which is Internal Beliefs and Law in Casting and Forging Company Limited. And the occupational here's and the safety management complies with GBT 45001-120. It also called the ISO 45001-2018 requirements. And the certificate is valid for the following scope: the supply of alloying castings and forgings. And the certificate number, which is 05321S 300-310S, and the certificate date is on the January 12th, 2021. It is valid from January 12th, 2021 to January 11th, 2024. And the date of intental certification, which is on the January 12th, 2021. And its Unified Social Credit Code of the Credified Organization, which is 913-202-110915-219-27F. And this is all the information about the ISO certificate which presented to our company, with the Internal Beliefs and Law in Casting and Forging Company Limited. And we also have other ISO certificates. As you see, we have been the golden supplier of Alibaba International for 6 years. So we also win this. We have passed this verified supplier certificate. Its on-site assessment was controlled for our company by the TUV Heinland. And this verified supplier certificate, which is presented to our company, and then its certificate number, which calls the 20881155-T, and as you see, presented to our company, we see Internal Beliefs and Law in Casting and Forging Company Limited. And then we also have other certificates. So this is photos which are on the screen. The certificates which on my hand show you is the audited supplier presented to our company. It's in recognition of your site's acceptance and business operations. and audited by the SGS-CSTC on June 15th, 2020, and the audited report serial number, which is QIP-ASI 204795, and it's to be confirmed by the SGS. And we also have many glories which from our local company or the local organization. So as you see in my hand, yes, which we are being a member, which is Wuxi Creamery's Chamber of Creamery, which is on the October 2018. So our company is also a member of Wuxi Creamery Chamber of Creamery. So as you see, there are many other campaigns. When you see on the screens, most of the glories are from our local government and other cities' government. And the next is our patents from EB China be regarded to today. We have owned more than 22 patents. As you see, above all are the new design and the new innovation about different products. Due to these patents and our protective design, so we win these awards, which calls Manufacturing Excellence and the Innovation Awards 2020. This awards is be conferred by the Made in China Foreign.com and be confirmed also by the SGS organization, the 2V Heinland, and other organization. So we are both be proud. We are both proud of these awards which we win on 2020. Back to our patents, that's including different industries. We innovation and design produced new products we call bottless liners. So it means that it's a liner without any hole or both place when you need to make it to the bone mire machines. Don't worry. According to our patents, our liners will not need bolts, so it will help you reduce the cost about bolts on the liners. It will use much longer than the traditional ones, and also have be used in some companies and foundries in China, like Tianjin Zhenxing Creamery Factory and other company and foundries more than 5 years. And we also have other patents about different products, which is about the newest material liners, which called ceramic liners. Yes, it means that it's material instead of the traditional high magnesium and loins. It uses ceramic, so it is much lighter than the other liners, but it can use much longer than others. So both of these two products was use of our patents. So if you are interested in both two products, please send us your inquiries. And at this moment, please follow our Alibaba International Shop. You are always welcome. And as the next, I will show you more information about our company, survive. Internal Beliefs and Castings&Forgings Company Limited is specialized in supply of heat, wear, corrosion resistant castings and forgings and machines and protective items. Our global brand, which called EB, with character E and B. After that is our four different part and the four main important products we can produce and which service we can support to you. It can divide it into four different parts. The first part, which called is corrosion resistant castings. It will be divided into five different materials, which like the cobalt alloying, nickel alloying, the aluminum alloying, the copper alloying, and the titanium alloying. And the secondary part we produce is about heat castings. And heat casting is used very widely in some heat treatment industries. Due to we need to put some, for example, our castings to do the heat treatment. So we need to put the goods on the heat treatment trials or baskets to do the last heat treatment. So the heat treatment trials and basket must to take over the high temperature more than 1,400 centigrade centigrade degrees about the heat. So this is the main products produced about heat treatment, like the high treatment fixture, the radio tubes, the furnace rollers, the melting kitties, the slag ports, the grate bars, and the furnace bead plants. And the third part is also used widely about wire castings, like the high chromium white iron castings, the nickel hard white iron castings, the chromium monomer alloy steel castings, the high magnesium steel alloy castings, the wear parts for pressures, including the jaw crushers, cone crushers, roller crushers, hammer crushers, and so on. And the fourth part is also our professional industry, which called is EB machines. We can supply all customer make consulting service online service life and the material selection for the grinding equipment. And we also provide the melting below fabric making machines. And during recent 2 years, the COVID-19 is very serious to us. So we also can supply and provide the mask machines, which are about the K95, the C-player, mask machines, and so on. And we also can provide the drying rig machines for you for different use, like the water wear or other things. The last is about our industry robots. It's divided to 4 axes: handling, painting, welding, cutting, or other industry robots with 4 axes or the 6 axes. So it is used very widely in our daily life in some industry like car industries and other industries. And the next is technology support, which our EV internal billets and casting and forging limited can support to you. And we have distinguished heat and wear resistant parts at home and abroad, which are engaged in research and anti-heat and wear materials and innovation of heat and wear resisting castings products. We have cooperated with China Heat Treatment Association to develop various high temperature alloying. And we have cooperated with Tianjin Cement Research and Design Institute to improve the production of cement milling with our porcelain lining technology. We have cooperated with Shanghai Selected Research Institute under Chinese Academy of Science and to develop ceramic porcelain liners. So if you are interested in our company or want to know more information about our products which we can produce, please send us your inquiry to our Alibaba International. You are always welcome. And that's all for my introduction about our company, which called Wuxi Internal Beliefs and Alloy Casting and Forging Company Limited. This is all for my introduction. Thank you for your watching. And next, welcome my colleague to her wonderful live show. Thank you. Now, let's welcome my colleague, Shelly.
Okay. Hello everyone, this is Shelly from EV China. Welcome to our lab show today about copper alloy and aluminum alloy. Okay, the part 1 is copper alloy. For catalog. Part 1 is basic information for copper alloy. Part 2 is grades and properties for copper alloy. Part 3 show our standards for copper alloy. So the first one is production types and process for copper alloy. And the last one is export case for copper alloy. Basic information for copper alloy. For composition, copper alloy is an alloy composed of pure copper and one or more other elements. For colors, pure copper is purple red. For density is about 8.96 grade. For melting point is 1083 degree. For advantage, excellent electrical conductivity, and corrosion resistance. For classification, metal divide into rice, bronze, and nickel. For feature, rice copper is generally based on zinc as the main active element. Bronze is generally based on silicon as the main element. Nickel is generally based on nickel as the main active element. For application, the first one is electrical industry. The second one is transportation industry. The third one is construction industry, and the last one is aviation industry. Next, grades and properties for copper alloy. For grades, copper 1 and copper 2. For composition, copper 1, the copper contains more than 99.95%, and the other is less than 0.05%. Copper 2, The copper content more than 99.9%, and the other content less than 0.1%. For use copper one, copper one is suitable for melting and casting copper wires, copper rods, and casting alloys. Copper 2, it is used for electrical copper wires, conductive picklers, copper rods, and profiles. For properties, it has good conductivity. Next, copper alloy composition table. Next, production types and process for copper alloy. For production types, copper rods, copper tubes, copper plates, copper strips, and foils, copper powder, copper castings and forgings. For process, hot rolling process and cold rolling process for copper rods, tubes, plates, strips, and foils. Dial casting process and processing process for copper castings and forgings. Electrical method, optimization method, and the reaction method for copper powder. Next, some photos from copper alloy. The first one is copper rods. The second one is bright copper plates. The third one is copper plates. The first one is bright copper tubes. The fifth one is bright copper castings and forgings. The last one is copper powder. Next, export case for copper alloy. This is the copper casting we export to Australia. We used casting process. Material is C95210. Next, test report from copper alloy. This one is chemical composition from copper alloy. The material is C95210. For composition, for copper, the range is more than 18.6%, and the actual value is about 18.84. Next, this one is emissional check report for copper alloy. You can see the big size is its diameter 460 millimeters. Next, this photo is from C95210 copper casting. Okay, if you're interested in our copper alloy, please follow our shop. Thank you. Next, part 2, aluminum alloy. For catalog, the first one is basic information for aluminum alloy. The second one is grease and properties for aluminum alloy. The third one is show our samples for aluminum alloy. The fourth one is production types and process for aluminum alloy. And the last one is the export case for aluminum alloy. The first one, basic information for aluminum alloy. For composition, general theme for aluminum-based alloys. The main alloy elements are copper, silicon, magnesium, zinc, manganese, and the secondary alloy elements are nickel, iron, tannin, and chromium. For color, is silvery white. For density, is 2.7 grams. For melting point, it's about 616 degrees. For advantage, aluminum has no density, no melting point, high plasticity, easy processing, and strong corrosion resistance. For disadvantage is no indenting. Next, for solution, heat sinking other elements or heat treatment. For classification, according to processing, cast aluminum alloy and deformed aluminum alloy. According to chemical composition, aluminum silicon alloy, aluminum copper alloy, aluminum magnesium alloy, aluminum zinc alloy, and aluminum rich each alloy. For application, aviation, aerospace, automotive, shipbuilding, chemical industry, and welding. Next, grease and properties for aluminum alloy. For grade 5052 and 7075. The tensile stress is about 175. Yield stress is 195. Hardness is 16 extra thick, and the lamination is prime. Next, chemical composition for aluminum alloy. For example, grade 2024. The balance element is aluminum. For grade ZL101, the thickness is about 6.5 to 7.5, and the aluminum is balanced. Next, features for each series for aluminum alloy. One series, the main feature is the highest content of aluminum with a huge of over 99%. It is currently the most commonly used material in conventional industries. Two series The main feature is that the hardness is relatively high, and the proportion of copper content is relatively high, which is 3.5%. Most are aviation materials. For 3 series, the main feature is the better at-rest function. The content of magnets is relatively high, 1.0 to 1.5%. For 4 series, the main features are no melting point, well resistance, heat resistance, and crossing resistance. The content of the silicon is relatively high, 4.5 to 6.0%. Generally used in construction, forgings, welding. From 5 series, the main features are low density, high tensile stress, high elongation, and good value stress, but cannot be stressed by heat treatment. The content of the magnesium is relatively high, 3.0 to 5.0%, and is generally used in industry. For 6 series, the most important feature is a cold-treated aluminum forging products, which the advantage of the 4 series and the 5 series, with higher silicon and magnesium content, better crossing resistance. For 7 series, the main features are hardness, well resistance, and good welding. The zinc content is relatively high, generally used in aviation. For 8 series, aluminum foil, bars, and plates are not commonly used. For 9 series, there is no outstanding feature. It is a spray alloy. Next, the meaning of letters in aluminum alloy. For word O is meaning noise hardness. F is meaning field processing step. The H is meaning working step. The W is solution heat treatment step. The T is meaning heat treatment. Next, production types and process for aluminum alloy. Production types for aluminum alloy. Aluminum round rods, aluminum tubes, aluminum planes, aluminum strips, aluminum foils, aluminum powder, aluminum castings and forgings. Process for aluminum alloy. Hot rolling process and cold rolling process for aluminum round rods, tubes, planes, strips, and foils. Die casting process and processing process for aluminum castings and forgings.